All right. Good morning, good noon, and good night. Citizens of Upland, you are watching the Upland Action News, and my name is LEFTHOUSE. Today is August 26th, the year is 2021, and I am joined by my co-host and co-most, my brother Emmett E. Left. How the heck are you doing today on this fine Thursday?
Boom, boom. Another double thumbs up day for me. Let it fly like a whelp Thursday is upon us. Had a late night and an early morning. Feeling good, ready to go. I've got my booch, my water. Just had a little METAVERSE meeting an hour ago.
Yeah. Your first official METAVERSE meeting. How did that go for you?
It felt pretty official. Yeah. I must say, it's home team over there for sure. Definitely familiar faces, and feels good to be included in the group.
Home team. Home team. What is that from? I remember that. It's from something.
It is. I don't know what it's from, but it is
some good 80s movie.
Home team.
Where like Pacino is the coach or something like that, I think.
All right, chat. Find that out for us if you can. Get on that.
Where is the home team? Oh, by the way, I'm just going to call it right now. The safe word of the day is home team.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that's the deal there. So every time you hear the word home team, scream real loud. Yes, Stoned Rabbit, you figured it out. Yep. And also, you will need home team on the safe word. It's the safe word of the day. You'll need it on the Google form later on later on in the show. Yes. Okay. So you'll see in the background here, I've just put myself en route. I'm flying myself from San Francisco to Chicago right now because I want to buy a property in Chicago, an unminted one. And the reason why I want to buy this unminted property right now is because Upland has this Oakland Ultra Rare giveaway, the Upland Swag Challenge. So basically, right now, starting this morning at 9 a.m. PST, players were able to qualify to win one of 3 ultra rare Oakland properties. All players who complete the qualifications will be entered into a drawing for a historical Oakland ultra rare prop. Prop is short lingo for property. Okay, qualifications. Entry for this event will open, like I said, at 9 a.m. today, and it'll close tomorrow at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Friday, 27th of August. And so what you need to do is you need to use 3 cents. Send yourself 3 times around the city. Buy or sell at least 1 property. Complete the form below. Submit an idea or design for some Upland swag that you'd love to get your hands on. And you submit that to the hashtag Upland-Swag-Challenge channel in Discord. So that's why I'm going to Chicago right now, so I can
participate
something fresh. And so at that point, I've done the 3 cents. I've bought the property. I've completed the form below.
Very nice. You know, that Oakland Dreams almost looks like a dispensary bag. The graphics on that, it's like, a bag of Chronic. It looks like it's beautiful.
Sweet Cron. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the little or the card for the property, the Jack London, Jack Herrera London.
It's a hybrid sativa.
It's well, technically they're all hybrids these days, but yes. The Upland Swag Challenge. So that's the other thing I got to do is come up with a interesting piece of swag. I'm thinking mouth guards. Upland mouth guards would be sick, right? But NT Way, I'm sure you guys have seen this article, but I'm going to go ahead and share this in the chat real quick. So you guys can find this and fill out the form and get busy. Get busy with it.
Yes. 1 second. I'll be 1 second.
All right. So my brother's going to step away for 1 second and leave me just hanging, which is fine. In a moment here, we're going to bring in a couple of fine folks. Some fine folks from the Whelps community, the Whelps crew. But before we do that, let me just keep running through a couple of news stories real quick. The marble cards, they have, I believe today, they've launched like a new. You can mint now IMDb cards, I believe. I think is a deal.
Ooh.
So I think we could potentially go and mint me or like one of the films, one of the Left House films or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see if that's true. Let's go over to the IMDb real quick. And I'll grab an address real quick. Let's see. Been on holiday. Movie. Whoa, what happened? There we go. Or maybe just put my name in. That might be the best. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's too many holiday movies. All right, so let's see here. Moving as fast as I can with the internet.
Kaiser's giving you a shout out in the chat.
Who
shout
is?
out Left House. Kaiser.
Hey.
Kaiser 12 in Upland. On Upland.
All right. Okay, let's see here what the deal is. They just hit me up, telling me like this was, they had some new functionality going on to the marble cards thing. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna drop this address in from the film, one of our films on holiday. Okay, error. This can't be marbled yet. So maybe it hasn't opened up yet. Maybe that hasn't. Maybe we'll try come back to this tomorrow and see what the deal is.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll be able to mint IMDb movie deals. Let me see. I think maybe actually he sent me a link to some information in the chat.
I've been doing some wallet scanning over there on the ETH side of things. Just looking in some people's wallets, seeing what they're holding, what collections are popular these days with the kids.
Yeah.
And I've seen a good number of marble cards across the board.
Yeah, so let's see. It says here on Sunday at 15 UTC, it's time for a new collection to be released, and it's one of the big ones. IMDb framed the movies. During the new site launch, people raced to try and marble the most popular pages and get the lowest collection IDs, which also have a higher chance of being special gold cards. Competitions will also take place on the Marble Cards Discord to win some rare cards. So yeah, something here. Frame the movies. So I'm a little bit, don't have my information on point, but Sunday, I guess that's coming Sunday.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So we'll come back and we'll mint ourselves. We'll mint our movies. We'll have our own NFT movie cards. I like that.
I do as well.
Should we bring in our guest assist?
I think so. That's why I went and grabbed my microphone.
Oh, nice. You got your Phil Donahue.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. We have Kenwick Flamar and Bruce the Goose coming on in from the old Whelps community here.
And Bruce the Goose coming on in.
All righty. Oh, look at Bruce. There he is. Looking beautiful as always. How are you, my friend?
What up? What up?
Pretty good.
Good. And Kenwick, you there, buddy?
Yeah, just getting in. Apparently my dragon photo has vanished.
Oh no.
But yeah, we can correct that.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough. We'll get that going. We'll get a dragon image up for you. What in the heck has been going? Oh, there we go.
Kenwick's not in the image, but he's around.
He's around, causing havoc, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's outside causing some trouble.
Good. So I've noticed you guys have been putting out updates constantly, very good information. I know recently there was a logo contest, and it seems like we have a winner. I like the new logo. Is it up on the website yet, by chance?
No, we're still working on that. We have a lot of content we're trying to get on the site. So we are going to release that soon, but we had to prioritize the staking, prioritize a couple other pages, features, and we just wanted it to have a really nice roadmap. For example, our roadmap's an actual treasure map, and we just want it to look really great. So there's no rush on our side. We plan to get out, in the next probably week.
Yeah,
but
cool.
no, the new logo is not up as of yet.
Very cool. And you just mentioned staking there. How's that coming along? When does
medium
that?
rare, you know.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. A1 sauce?
Yeah, no, that's only if you get a bad place.
Oh, yes, that's true. I'm addicted to that
Um,
stuff though, man.
yeah, no, we just checked in actually with the Master Brews team. Everything's in testing right now. Everything is on schedule. There should be no delays. So we're gonna actually we'll announce it right now. The official time on Saturday, the 28th, we will release it at is going to be 11 p.m. UTC. For all
Awesome.
our global fans, that'll still make it the 28th for everyone, just as we promised. So there you go. That's your alpha for today.
Awesome. Oh, wow, that's
Heard it
cool.
here first.
Yeah, that's right around the corner. And like there was a lot of things. We were just talking about this before we started the show. Like, in this collection, there's like there was a lot of things that you guys have been adding to it that wasn't on the docket in the beginning. It seems like it keeps growing and more. And it seems like my question is like, were you guys sitting on a lot of these ideas before, or has this been like growing as it's as it goes? You guys are pivoting and moving and changing, or like as people come, the new partnerships happen, or has a lot of this been already planned?
So it's a bit of both.
Okay.
There are some things that we thought people will like. We do pivot. For example, when we were going to do the profile picture avatar airdrop, the original way we were going to do it, that was planned since the sale. That was our thank you gift that we revealed after the sale. But we pivoted in the aspect that now we're actually doing two artists with two different styles. So everyone gets two, because we just saw that the vote was so divided, and we decided, hey, let's redirect funds instead of doing the airdrop and just spending them on gas. Let's spend it on more art and give people, especially the people who voted for the artist who didn't win, let's give them what's going to make them happy, as opposed to just enforcing one style, one winner on them. So a lot of decisions we do pivot on for things like that and try to make the community happy. Obviously, like most communities, there's always going to be a few who nothing's fast enough for them, nothing's worth enough for them. And we understand that they're invested. A lot of them are still holding though, happily holding, see what the future brings. So it's really fine when they're venting. We don't consider it toxic. We don't, if you're a holder and you've invested money, it's your right to basically complain, I guess. We do think most people though understand that we've said from day one we're doing stuff with the long-term vision in mind. And as such, we're not taking shortcuts. We're not doing things to just put a band-aid on the floor. We're not pumping things. And we just try to be open and honest and explain our point of view, and people can accept it or not. And I think the majority have. We haven't really lost holders. Our unique holders have been steady throughout the month. And now we're about to launch the new website, launch this new feature, have the new breed. There's a lot of partnerships that are coming in September. And there's some big news too. Like we mentioned the other day that now we're in talks. Christie's is extremely interested to do a charity piece auction. That's something that puts us on a different level than a lot of projects. So, that's coming in 2022, the early part of it. And by then we feel like we'll have enough built out where that's something that can give us, a huge injection as far as exposure, mainstream adoption. So everyone that, is looking for their quick flip, we apologize. We are not that project. We've never been that project. And for those holding, we get that the build phase is slow, is boring, but it's pretty critical because no one wants a house built on stilts. We want a house that's earthquake proof, dragon proof, flame proof.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
When you're talking Christie's, that's
us,
crazy stuff. That's huge,
insane. Yeah.
That's the big dogs right there. That's insane.
Well, other than independent art, there's been one NFT project at Christie's, right? Which is the Punks.
Right. Yeah.
Next up is the Apes. So like, following those footsteps is a good one.
Yeah, and their head of NFT, Noah, he's told us that they reject so many projects reaching out to them on a daily basis. I've seen a few of the names they're rejecting. Let's just say they have high floors. They are much bigger, much more traded projects. but they're not of interest to someone like Christie's. So it's really cool that we are.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And you guys announced a partnership with what is it called? The Nemesis. Yeah, which I ended up like jumping into. I bought a couple of their companions and started running around in that crazy metaverse. So what's going on with that? Are we going to be able to bring our Whelps into the Nemesis metaverse here soon, or?
Yeah, so from what I'm hearing, and again, this is on, up to their team and the development, there's a lot of asset work to be done. Things are going to happen in phases, but the latest I've heard is possibly around, it might be 4 to 6 weeks where you'll actually have Whelp companions you can choose instead of your Nemesis companions.
Yeah.
And yeah, and the world is just going to get fleshed out more. There's going to be much more specific events to our community, and it's going to spread from there. So there's a lot of cool things. Like you'll be able to fly around, either on your Whelp as a vehicle or potentially the Whelp itself. The models are going to be actually done to look accurate to the Whelps. We dropped that trailer video, which was awesome. They turned it around for us in a day to get people excited. And as cool as those ones look, though, they don't look like the exact Whelps.
Right.
So that's something that will be done in the future. And we want people to really enjoy the Nemesis from a tech perspective. They're quite further along than a lot of other virtual world kind of metaverse projects.
Yeah.
And they're not doing the voxel style, they're doing a smoother 3D. So yeah, we've spoken to their team, their owners, and we just felt it was the right partner for that aspect. A lot of people were telling us, oh, why are you not with Sandbox? Why are you not with Decentraland? Number one, they're not going to do that type of customization for us. They're not, they're just at a certain size where they're only going to do that for major players at this moment. Number two, we don't like that voxel style much. We prefer the smooth 3D for our dragons. So yeah, there's both reasons.
It's so
Nemesis,
funny. Go ahead, Bruce.
I was just gonna say the Nemesis is exciting. Like I hadn't heard about them before. I think until shortly before the Whelps were partnered with them. I don't know where I heard about them, but like that's like so under the radar, and like they're doing so much cool stuff.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
feels kind of like it's like ETH Blancos or something like that. Like it feels like the Blancos, but in the ETH world or something like that.
Yeah, and we like under the radar projects. We feel that's the stage we're at. We had hype for the evolution tactic, and then the sale happened, it sold out, it was a smooth drop. Now we're back under the radar. We're kind of just building. And then once we start pushing stuff out, it'll be very consistent, it'll keep coming out. And that's when I think, we'll have marketing turn back on. We'll put efforts into rebuilding that momentum that people think we've lost. And I don't see it as being something hard to do. There are people worried about it, hey, you lose the people, you lose the momentum. But we still have those holders, and momentum is very easy to regain once you start releasing stuff people enjoy and people like. So
yeah, and I mean, it hasn't been bad in a sense for for myself, because I've been able to like pick up a couple of Whelps for on a cheaper level that I'm like, oh wow, I get like ones like, let's see, I'll show you this one here. Then I'm like, how in the heck? Why would somebody get rid of this one? It's just badass looking. It's it feels like one of the more unique ones for me. But I was able to get it at a cheaper price, so I was like, I know that this isn't gonna last, so I was able to grab this little guy. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen on the YouTube there, but
oh yeah,
he's just a beaut. I'll move the zoom here, but yeah, so. I was like, I'll take advantage of a lower price Whelp right now. Sure, why not?
Definitely.
And I'm happy to hold on to these things. And yeah, I like the idea of being an under the radar, something that's like growing with concrete instead of built, as he said. But yeah, very good.
Yeah. So the other thing we don't want to do is, there are discussions that have been started. We could bring those up. They would heavily excite people. But if they don't come through, then it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we were talking with a major mainstream company who deals in toys and games and a lot of things. But if we start mentioning that and there's always a chance, even if you're at the finish line, they just either don't sign or it takes months to get anything done. That's a bad look. So we don't want to do that type of stuff. We want to announce stuff when it's set in stone and then be able to deliver on all our promises. So we feel that there are a lot of projects, not to name any, that they do use a lot of that hype and then you never see the stuff materialize. So that's not what we're trying to do, which we understand to some people is boring and they don't see it. They're like, why does this project have 400 announcements? And we're like, yeah, but in a month, how many of those actually got done? Not many. So
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I feel
it's-
like people are buying a lot of roadmaps.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's in 2017, it seemed to be so obvious, like how the whole like game was being played and like sort of like the pumps and the dumps of it all. And then we come to till now, and it seems like you're saying like it's like the roadmap thing. It's like we need to do this to get to here to get to here. But then yeah, there's a lot of hype along those roadmaps, and if you don't deliver, like then it's over.
yeah, I mean,
So-
even for a game, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people announce games that are, little staking features or little like things that are fun. They could be cool, great. They're not games. A game doesn't get built in 1 month. That's just not realistic. So when we're talking about a game, we're talking about it being licensed characters and having a real game built, meaning these companies built console games, mobile games, PC games, or the other route could be traditional board games, card games, etc. We're exploring all those options. We held a community vote, see what they felt was a better genre to go after. But those are things that are going to get done in 6 to 12 months. Those are definitely big long-term projects. They have costs, they have time requirements. So when we mention game, we mean real games. Whereas a lot of places a game is a staking feature or a fun little like text puzzle or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. What about like cross-chain stuff? Have you guys thought about or you're looking into any sort of like cross-chain, like having the Whelps exist on other chains? Is that a possibility, or being able to like migrate from one chain to another? Anything like that in the works?
Yeah, so Master Brews is still extremely interested to do a lot with Polygon. I feel like we have someone who might know Polygon on right now. And
I work at Polygon Studios now.
Oh wow. Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
So yeah, so Bruce is, for anyone who doesn't know, Bruce is an advisor to Master Brews, and he does work at Polygon. So I have a feeling that all of their clients eventually are going to have a lot of options with Polygon, to avoid all the gas problems that you want when you have features and functionality like anything from staking to farming to pooling and even just anything interacting with a contract. Nobody wants to pay a fortune in gas, which is just getting worse right now. So I do think that in the future for Whelps, and I don't know what Master Brew's other clients will do, but I feel like they will all have opportunities to go across to Polygon in the future.
Yeah, I think Polygon is going to start seeing a lot more of the NFT industry moving over there. Like, I guess with a lot of it, like it's for most of these projects that are just selling the collectibles, and then they don't really care past that. Like, it doesn't really matter on the gas fees because they're not paying them. But then like the ones that are building more stuff, like the Whelps want to do the game and the staking and stuff like that, where it takes a lot of contract interactions. Like there's a lot of money people are going to put up for it. Like, and like, especially with something like staking, like it'll probably be, I'd assume, like, because I'm going to be staking a lot of Whelps. I'd assume if I stake all 7 species or all 6 species, that's going to be 6 interactions, and then unstaking them is going to be 6 more, and like it's going to be rough.
Yeah, so actually, Master Brew's team did a good job as best they could with that, in that if you do stake your 6 Whelps at once, you will pay a single transaction.
Single batch.
Yeah, they're also doing where you can interact. It's the old lady who actually takes care of your Whelps while they recover and fills the eggs with the essence. So this old lady is going to have multiple features in the future. We already have some of them planned. This is where people that wonder, will my essence have another purpose? Will the siblings, what purpose will they have? Everything will interact with this old lady. So how it's being built right now, from my understanding, is it's going to call out to proxy contracts where you can authorize to visit this old lady in her hut, I guess, once. So when you do that now for the 7th breed staking feature, you're now able to interact with her in the future without having to reauthorize and repay that gas again. So if there's a new feature released in 3 months that uses her, you're already going to be authorized to use her. So they are doing whatever they can to save gas with those type of optimizations and that kind of thinking ahead. But it's still limited by, the network itself. So
something you might want to recommend they look at would be Biconomy. I think it is. I know Artvatars did they released the project on Polygon, but then like the interactions were like through mainnet. So I'm not 100% sure how it all works, but it definitely does some solutions for like gas fees and whatnot. They have a few things they're doing.
Yeah, I think they are looking into that stuff. I'm sure they're going to be talking to you in the near future as soon as they get to it. But it's definitely the route that I know they're taking, and as our technology provider, it's going to become the route that we're going to take.
It says
Is there
there's a
a,
next gen multi-chain relayer protocol.
You got a link for me here? Can you drop it in the Zoom for me? Terrible speller.
There you go.
Thank you.
Icon.
All right, so what is this now? This is a
Excuse me. I don't know how any of this stuff works under the hood. I just know about it.
okay. Now,
But I
this is
believe
the
it's like
help with the
they have
gas
like
fees.
yeah, they have like a bridge, and then they have it set up where like a project can like put money up for the gas fees, and like it's basically a gas tank, then people can interact with it without having to pay the fees.
Okay, so like the company pays for the gas fees versus the consumer is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And there's a couple other things they do too, like they have it so like you can set up a DApp to pay gas fees and stable coins.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Which at first glance feels like, well, if it's $50 for gas, it's $50 for gas. But then when you think about it, it's like, well, $50 for gas is 0.05 ETH today and 0.005 ETH a month from now. Like,
Yeah.
I would have much rather paid those gas fees in stable coins.
Yeah, great point. Oh wow, that's cool.
They're doing a few different things.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll
I know they,
definitely check out this.
I know Arbiter is used by Economy for however they did it, but that led me to look into it.
Yeah, this is cool. It seems like a lot of like really smart innovation is coming out of Polygon or is like launching on Polygon. It seems like kind of like a very like more weighted projects than like the Binance thing. I'm kind of scared of a lot of the Binance stuff. I just feel like one day that's just all gonna go away. I don't know why I say that or not, but it scares the hell out of me.
It could, but it's fairly centralized.
Yeah. But Polygon just it feels a little bit more like legit to me.
Yeah, definitely. And like even before like them offering me a job, like building an NFT up there, like I would talk to the team at Polygon like pretty regularly. And I've been doing AMAs with a bunch of projects that are working over there, and like everybody says the same thing. Like the team is like present and friendly and helpful, and like
Awesome.
And then like the no gas just makes it like so much more like there's so much more room to experiment. So people are thinking up all these creative ideas and stuff like that because it costs 50 cents to deploy a contract and a fraction of a penny to do an interaction.
Are there a lot of much in the way of mechanics showing up in Polygon, like in the Wax chain? There's all sorts of blending mechanics and features like that. Are you seeing things like that starting to show up?
I haven't seen anything like that yet, but I think that's more so on like Solidity versus whatever smart contract language is done with Wax compared to like I know there's Blind Boxes is on Polygon, which was originally launched on Binance, but you can basically set up blind box for NFTs. You can curate a collection, and then like this is what you could have in here, and like anybody can do it. It's totally permissionless. Or you can like set up a new contract, I believe, through blind boxes and mint there. It's pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
grab bags for crypto art.
That's super. Blind box. I have not heard of that one yet either. Oh yeah.
I'm definitely excited for the new Whelps. Like, I think I have 2 of each species, or I might have to buy another I might have to buy another title.
Well, you're in luck. They're on sale right now.
I've been scooping them up. I initially minted 5 or 6, and I'm up to like 15,
Oh yeah.
16 maybe. I see cool ones cheap, and I'm like, you're silly. Like, you're gonna regret selling me this.
I personally have to scoop some up because I think I only have 2 or 3 left. Like there were some people we helped. One guy got scammed. I replaced it for him, and I've been sending a few out. So yeah, at this point, I think I have 3 left. I don't even have enough to do a 6 stake. I better get a few.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I'm always kind of sort of, like there's like a portion of the day where I'm always sort of looking at the market. I'm like, should I? And then it's like, oh, gas, I don't know. And then I move on and I come back. I do this every day, basically.
Waiting for gas to go down.
Yeah, another thing that's going to be cool is we started mentioning that we've officially made a deal as best we can for all the MasterBrews clients that we're going to get Whelps to have pre-sale access as a minimum kind of perk. And then we're also going to have, as much as their clients agree, to basically feature Whelps in the artwork itself. So I can drop you one that I think is going to look really cool for the Mark McKenna Heroes and Villains project, that one of the rare traits is going to be a sidekick whelp, which kind of sit on the shoulder, kind of like Kitty Pryde and Lockheed, if you guys know the X-Men.
Yeah.
So that's cool. There'll be like whelp t-shirts perhaps as one of the traits. And I know they got now, they're up to like 5 or 6 upcoming clients. And from what I've heard, all of them are open to including whelps, which is pretty awesome because we're just getting free exposure across more projects. A lot of them seem like they're going to be, instant sellout successes themselves. So yeah, we have a lot of those coming up. There's a lot of people who want to do collaborations that don't feel appealing to us, like just a cross promotion giveaway. That's not the type of stuff we're looking for. Those that want to do deeper integrations, the problem we've had is they're also just so busy that a lot of them we would have liked to have had out by now. Just kind of get sidetracked, and it's nothing we can do to push it any further with them. So, maybe some of those will happen, maybe some of them won't. But we do know that through our connection with MasterBrews, at least for their projects, we have them to push on our behalf. And they're going to do the same for their other clients, from what I hear. So it's kind of going to build, a little network that'll just keep growing exponentially. So I think it'll come to the point where if they launch a new client, a new project, they will have enough community support to like sell it out just based on their other previous clients.
Yeah.
Speaking of collaborations and stuff, you guys should talk to Dracons. I bet they'd be open to doing something cool. Other game on they were on mainnet, they're running on Polygon now, but it's a dragon battling game. Like it's kind of like CryptoKitties, except if CryptoKitties were cool and could fight each other. But they're very like open to collaborations in my experience. Like we did a limited edition Nifty Pride Dracons last year, and then we're doing a limited edition NFT Hub Dracon.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I believe we've seen you mention them, and it's on the ever-growing list of things we just have no way to get to yet.
Right.
It's a very busy time, but yeah, as we're knocking out items, it's great. We're going to knock out 2 major ones that have been, on the docket here for a couple of weeks now. So when they get knocked out this weekend, that's it. Clears the space to start moving on to some of the other September roadmap items, clear all them out of the way. Because I think we had 15 or 16 fairly decent sized items we announced through September. And at this point, we're still on pace to hit all of them. So that'll be great. That'll open up, a lot of space. We are looking at expanding our team and doing more for our community as far as like consistently scheduled events. We really want to make it, the Discord a hangout, and it has been a weak point. It has been something where other communities are a lot further ahead as far as being on top of that. And that's on us. That's, for just not having expanded the team, not having, enough focus on it as we should have. But it's something we will correct. We are aware of it. It's not something we're ignoring. So that should get resolved too, and make the Whelps community a little more active, engaged, positive.
That's worth stating. It's not building out a like team that's trying to do things like for the long term and like be consistent. It's not the easiest thing to do.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
and we all come from backgrounds from other startups. So, we've been through failures, we've been through big successes. We know the difference. We know it's especially here, we're so early in, but we want Whelps to be huge in 5 years. Whereas most projects, I feel like a lot of them really don't care. When the money dries up from the royalties, they're just going to be gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think a very large number of these projects are, well, I mean, in the next year will probably be worthless, but then at the same time, 5 years from now are going to be worth hanging on to. Like what we're seeing right now, it's like all the projects from like 2017, 2018, stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. People are just buying it.
Yeah, I feel the same. I'm holding a lot of stuff I'm not too happy to have at the moment that I thought were going to be cool, and then they actually did absolutely nothing after the drop. But hey, there's no reason to sell them for practically nothing or just the gas fee.
Right?
Yeah.
Why would I sell it at a loss?
Why not?
Chances are that chances are in a few years, just because it's from 2021, it's going to be money.
Yeah, or you never know if a dev from that project goes on to create something awesome in the future, and then his early work is just historically valuable. So,
where there's a project that you guys are seemed like you're supporting a little bit that you guys put out in the announcements, the Dorcas.
Yeah, so that's one of our mods. That's our Discord kind of server guy.
Okay.
And I know he's worked really, really hard on this. He's worked a long time. So we want to help him. He's part of our team. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We absolutely have no stake in it whatsoever. And it's just something we wanted to help him promote because he's one of the Whelps team.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's also hand-drawn art, so that kind of has synergy with our project.
Yeah.
And
I like the art.
We wanted to, help him out, and it doesn't take much for us to just do a simple announcement for him. And if down the line, it's successful and we find a way to do a collaboration, great. If not, it is what it is. It was just helping one of our team members.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's cool. I just thought I'd point it out because I thought the art was pretty cool. And I was curious, how deep the guy was connected to you guys. But yeah, super cool. Man, it seems like you guys are on top of everything. I like the pace. I like the confidence in the pace. It's funny. I didn't realize I was such like a dragon man until the Whelps thing happened, and then after that, it seems like I don't know. I found another one called the Dizzy Dragons. Maybe Bruce, you showed me that one. Maybe even I don't know. No, I saw it on the Lad show, and I was like, oh, and that was like the next day, like after the Whelps drop. So then I was like, all right, I guess I'm getting dragons here. Then there was some other dragons project that showed up on Wax. And I was like, I guess I'm buying dragons now. Like, I'm just like, if I see dragons, I pick them up. I don't have any tattoos, but I'm thinking a dragon tattoo on the back or the chest might be in order. We'll see what happens.
I still have to get a Whelps one. I promised people that if we sold out, I would get a Whelps one.
Oh, nice.
So I have to decide where on my body it'll fit, but it's coming. It's still gonna happen.
Do you know what stage of life are you gonna go with? Are you gonna go full
adult?
adult?
I'm gonna go with the original Baby Inferno. So
yeah, awesome. That's the way to go, I think. Cool. Awesome. Is there anything else that we need to discuss or cover, or that you guys want to say, or let the people know that's coming up next for our beloved Whelps here?
No, I think the the 7th breed. Oh yes, I can say that we are a little bit behind, but after the show ends, we're going to officially announce the Name the Seventh Breed contest. It's going to run for 48 hours, basically right up until a few hours before the actual release, so we can just get the name in there. But yeah, that, you know, we're thinking probably for a prize. We're going to finalize this in a few minutes. I think we'll give away a full set of 6 different whelps to the winner. So, you know, whoever has been thinking of a great name, hopefully you'll get rewarded. You'll be able to stake them as you like. It's going to be interesting seeing the strategies people use. If they do more of the all 6 at once, if they go for 6 shots onto the dartboard, if they try to mix them up like 3 and 3. So.
All right, very cool, and that's happening.
I've actually been thinking about that. It's like I know I could do all 6 of them probably twice. It's like, do I want to do like that, or do I want to like stake 2-3 times and get like more eggs? Like, not sure.
And to add to that, do you want to keep some with their essence intact? Because you don't know. We know, but we haven't told anyone what's coming up.
It's true.
Yeah.
Darn you.
Yeah, and you know
Making
what?
us think here. I
It's
like
funny
it.
to me that some people don't like having that kind of surprise element.
Yeah.
When you're in a fantasy world, you're coming from like RPGs and books and things where you don't know what's going to happen and there's multiple paths to take. So we do model some decisions after that. And I think most people enjoy it. But yeah, I find it odd for the people who literally want to be told every detail. That's like kind of if you're watching a movie and they want to know what happens before the end.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, just enjoy, you know, enjoy the experience, enjoy the ride. You might make a decision you regret, but hey, that's life and we all do.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody go to the Discord after the show to find out what the deal is here. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this all goes. Yeah, and I have no idea. I have no strategy. I need to sit down and meditate on this and figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah, the one thing we did though is we did listen to feedback. This one does not have the same faces as the originals. A lot of people didn't like 2 or 3 of the moods. They were either too subtle or, for example, the confused, silly ones. The majority of people really didn't like those. They thought it took away from the art. So we've definitely changed that up. We have, although we still, you know, we still stress that the nun was a value in our first series, because so many people were upset about it because it doesn't work with third-party tools as easily. They couldn't accommodate, they couldn't customize for it. We did things more traditionally for this breed, because at the same time, it is pre-generated to be able to rank them and do what we were saying, where if you stake more, you get from a higher tier. So to do that, we had to pre-generate these, whereas the originals were literally random each trait at evolution whenever they hit each stage. So these are pre-generated and they're going to be ranked. The rank won't be revealed, of course, until the end when they're all out. But yeah, we do have the ranks and it will be more traditional. There are way more traits. There's different traits than the original series, and you can get different trait counts this time around. So we think, you know, we've adapted to what people didn't like about the first series, and hopefully they'll like this one a little better.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't like the confused expression. I like my derpy dragons.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm with you. Yeah. I like the confusion. Fun. Cool. All right. Well, cool. I don't know if there's anything else we need to discuss here. I think we've covered it all potentially.
I have one question.
Yes.
I'm sure this has been spoken about before many times, but I'm wondering, how do we visit this old lady in the cabin? Because there's something we can do now as we go and visit her. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. So we're gonna put the page up. It's not up right now. We're gonna put it up on Saturday. And once the page is up, the first thing you'll have to do is basically approve the old lady.
Yeah.
So that'll be a transaction that once you did that once, you'll be able to use any of her features that she'll offer in the future. So the 2 that are going to be available during this particular feature are the staking. You'll be able to have your pools, manage them, etc. But then you'll also be able to name your 7th breed whelps. That's something that we're releasing with this one. And before anybody asks, we will allow the renaming until a certain period of time where we freeze it on IPFS. But for now, you'll definitely be able to name it. If you transfer it, the other person will be able to name it. So we're not charging for that. It will be a transaction where you have to pay gas, but it will be on chain, and it will be an unlimited number of renamings until we choose to freeze it in the future when we're sure there's no other features we want to add to the 7th read metadata.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Super
But
fun.
we definitely have other features for the old lady to do in the future. So that's kind of why, I don't know if you guys have been reading the stories that we're dropping journal entries every day in our Old Woman channel. So that's written by our writer, Margaret, and she's been doing a great job writing these journal entries every day. And they will lead absolutely to something in the future. It's not just, not for nothing that we're putting those.
I need to start paying attention over there.
Yeah. So we do have let's just say this, we have a massive plan. It might be moving too slow for some people, but for us, we know where we're going. We know what we're doing. There are things we'll pivot on based on feedback. And there are other things, no, we want to stay with our long-term vision. So
there's plenty of stuff out there for the people that are looking for something quick. It's the longevity, that's what excites me right now, is being in early on a game or on a project that is planning to stick around and keep evolving with the space.
Yeah, and speaking of writing, on our roadmap, one of those items for September is we will have a collaborative choose your own adventure series where the community gets to vote every day on which direction the story heads. And at the end of the story, it'll actually be minted as an NFT that the community basically created from the options and choices. And then everyone who participated will get the ability to basically mint that NFT.
It's pretty cool. Speaking of collaborative things, this is totally off topic, but it popped into my brain, and I don't know if you guys all might be interested. I found a collaborative crypto art project that was started in the summer of 2018 and has never been finished and therefore never minted.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Where
How'd you find this? Yeah.
I just dig through all this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a grand total like $10,000 to finish it. So like get enough people. Like, I mean, if 100 people put in $100, bam, done.
Yeah. I'm in for a hundo.
Yeah, I'm in, sure.
Man. All right, so we got $400. We're on our way.
That's not bad, right? We're starting.
Yeah, no, that's cool. What is this project?
What's it about?
I don't remember what the name of it, but it's like it deploys a pixel art canvas basically, and like you can buy the different pixels, and then once it's complete, it's auctioned, and everybody gets their proportional amount of the auction money.
Oh, crazy!
Yeah,
sounds a little like not exactly the same, but have you come across? And I think they're on Polygon. Is mural art?
Yeah, mural's awesome.
Yeah, pretty dope project.
Yeah, they were originally on mainnet, and then like just the gas was insane.
Yeah.
Because like everything for mural, like that is entirely 100% on chain, and like doing that on mainnet is a lot of money.
Yeah, we had them on the show. Were they on Polygon at that time, or were they on? Yeah, they were. Okay.
On both, yeah.
I got diamond hands on my paint.
Yeah.
I want to be the last person to draw on it. Like when all the paint's burned, then I'm just gonna make it a big black rectangle, and it's done. It's complete.
Love it.
That's a cool project. Yeah, super cool. So are there any well, no, you guys have already talked about all that. All right. I can't think of anything else that I want to ask.
I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
What would you and your brother love to see in Whelps in the future?
What would I love to see? I mean,
put you on the spot.
I think you're covering. I think you're going there. Like, some of the features that are coming up, like, with the staking. I'm excited about that. The idea of being able to cruise around with one of my Whelps Dragon and the Nemesis is, like, these are the things that I'm looking for in these kinds of projects. So, and these are things that I didn't even know existed in the Whelps project when I first, got wooed by it. So, it's just like more cherries on top of the cake is what it feels like to me. So yeah, I'm interested in the long haul. I'm interested in the yeah. I don't know. Maybe interaction. Like what sort of how could I interact with it? Maybe I need to think about that. Like, in what ways would I want to be able to interact with it?
Like if you had a little avatar that connected to your whelp, like in the movie Avatar, with the tail that connects to the dragon, and like you're spiritually connected to your whelp.
That one might take us a while, but maybe on our October roadmap.
I believe Sam Ellis from NFT Dungeon said he'd be open to a collab too.
Yeah, we've spoken with Sam. And it turns out I ended up with one of his that it's just mint number 7,500. I was like, oh, I got a nice cool round number. So yeah, that's something we can definitely explore. We do want to explore stuff with more mainstream projects as well. So we have people looking into contacts with, actual D&D groups, for example, people like Critical Role and other people that are popular in mainstream spaces, as opposed to people popular in NFT spaces, because we think that's where we want to actually build our brand to. So, we don't want to constrict ourselves to just the usual suspects over here. We want to start reaching out, even if there's a 1% or less chance. You never know. You never know who might be interested, might answer you. So we do have someone.
Yeah, I've started to try and adopt that mindset of like, this is all going to go mainstream very soon. Like, well, sooner than it already has. And like, NFT Hub is pretty much an industry first. So like, I should probably be taking advantage of that and being like, hey, I got land in like all the metaverse worlds. Maybe I should just hit up bands that I like and be like, hey, you want to come do a concert in the metaverse? Because like I have a venue.
Yeah. And you know what? There are some celebrities and bands that are on Cameo that allow the direct texting, and they actually do reply themselves. Like I know people who've messaged, for example, wrestlers like Mick Foley or people like this, and they'll just send them a quick ask like, hey, would you like to be an NFT or get involved? And some of these people, reply like, hey, send me an email. Here's my personal email. So yeah, I feel like it's, everyone thinks, oh, I can't get these guys without major money, without major contacts. But there are ways now where it's become a lot simpler than going through like managers and booking agents, where some of them, you can send them a DM on Twitter and they might reply, or you can figure out, their email or other ways to reach them. So I think a lot of people should be taking advantage of that to try to get more mainstream people here in the space now versus, just waiting to see who comes in on their own.
Yeah, right. And then you get that actually, like for myself, like as an artist, like that's, if I get to collaborate with a band that I like that's huge. A, as a fan, and B, like cool for my creative career.
Yeah.
As an example, I got to reach back out to him because it's been a minute. I was supposed to do a collab with Fuse the MC.
Nice. Yeah.
Is that the one who drops all the? He drops those like little video clips, and he's talking about NFTs, like his whole rap, or is that someone else?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't really paid any attention to what he's been doing.
I know there's somebody who like drops Norman in his raps and a bunch of NFT projects, and then like shows the picture of the project as he's rapping about it. It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Or a project that I'm doing some art with right now is the Green Rabbit Adventure. It's a kind of a staking metaverse game on Wax, but they have, they're one of their partners, and they're building an NFT collection for is a motocross like extreme sports guy that like has broken every bone in his body and broken all sorts of records and stuff, and
won the X Games like 5 years in a row or something.
Yeah, so they're like, we're working on a collection for him. They're also working with like UFC fighter Tito Ortiz. So like there are like some of these I think the mainstream people want to come in. It's like if they can find an avenue in, like I told the story yesterday, but I was at Starbucks just talking to the people at Starbucks about NFTs, and one person knew what they were, the other one didn't. And then some musician guy who was like overhearing the conversation, like grabbed me and was like, like, I'm a musician and can you give me information about this NFT stuff? And he was like really like hyped up about it and excited about it. He never called me. I gave my number, but it was just like 2 out of the 3 people in this little interaction that I had were hip to the conversation, and it felt like I was talking to more mainstream people instead of people in the space at that point. So it's happening.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
mean to
good.
cut you off there. I can't really name drop them right now because they're not like publicly announced anything yet. But I get DMs on Discord like all the time of people just like trying to sell me their stuff or like wanting to ask me a question and stuff. But to the point where I've turned my DMs off. But somebody reached out to me and was like, I don't remember exactly what they asked in the first place. But they're like, oh, I got a friend who's a musician who's like pretty interested in NFTs. I was wondering if you like know anything about like that side of it. I started explaining it to him. And then like a couple weeks later, I was going through and seeing if I ghosted anybody on messages. That happens because they get buried so quickly. And I was like, hey man, I just wanted to circle back. Like we had started talking and I think you wanted to schedule a call and I didn't really get that far. And so we scheduled a call and like turns out he's an agent for a musician that's like pretty well known and like I'm a fan of. And it's like, oh shit, like okay, like let's do this. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Like A, I'll get you all the info you need, and B, like I want to collab. Let's do it.
Yeah. Help you get into the space, and we can break that with a project together.
Yeah.
Well, and that's another great reason to never sell any, you bought an NFT at its drop, it didn't go the way you wanted. Now you could dump it for next to nothing. Well, you never know if a celeb might suddenly come into that particular project and then it shoots up. So it's just another reason to hold on to, because, maybe the guy just loves that art. Maybe he knows someone, whatever happens, you see the reaction of the market when any celeb just even mentions or tweets about one. Suddenly their floor is like 1, 2, 3 ETH. So I would say, people dumping stuff that didn't work out, you may want to just hold everything. There's historical value potential, there's mainstream potential, there's celebrity potential in literally any NFT.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
with the punks coming out on Visa, or was it also Arizona Iced Tea? Like we might start seeing these, the apes were Arizona Iced Tea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we might see those, on the credit cards or on the cans or something. Well, it would be interesting to see a Whelps like being used that way. Like if a company come in and bought a Whelp, do they have access to use it in their ads? Are they the same way as like the apes and the punks as far as like the legalities go?
Yeah. We're very happy for the individuals to use theirs however they want, and we'll retain rights as far as the overall brand and IP, of course.
Yeah.
But if a brand wants to buy one and use that specific one, just like any individual, it's exactly the same. You do whatever you want with it.
Gotcha.
Hopefully something positive with it, but
yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a whole new world for sure. I think we're right, like on the mainstream cusp. I don't know how long or how far away do you guys think it is? We cross over that threshold, and it's just like part of our everyday.
Probably still a year.
Still a year to a couple years.
The most of us want it to be, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's throughout the next few years is going to be pretty interesting. There's going to be some heightened moments, for sure. I mean, they're already showing up. Real quick, I wanted to address Juxtapose here in the chat. It's got a dragon tattoo. It was his first. He loves dragons. Missed out on the Whelps, sadly. Well, you didn't really miss out, because this is
way
still
cheaper than mint right now.
Yeah,
people are silly.
Definitely didn't miss out. I'd go check out the OpenSea and see what you can get. I mean, you missed the initial
fun of watching your Whelp evolve, but
right, yeah.
But he can evolve the 7th breed and go through the whole evolution process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Still very early on.
Awesome that the Whelps did is like you can go and look at your Whelps on the website and see every stage of their evolution.
Yeah.
Yes. Right there. Right here. You're gonna watch. You're gonna flip through and see the different stages. Beautiful. Wow, I just did it like Benjamin Button style. I just watched him regress. That was amazing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I think we've done it. I think we've had a pretty well. We still got to give away some NFTs, so we still got to do that part. But we can let you guys go if you want. You've stayed with us long enough, and you've given us plenty of beautiful information. So thank you guys for joining
thanks.
us today.
Thanks. You guys, it's always a pleasure to be on the show. Always a fun time. A little break in the day from all the work. So
Awesome.
we don't see this as work. We see this as having fun. So
very cool.
Yeah, love the updates. Love what you guys are building. Very excited.
Yeah, awesome. And we'll do another Whelps Day here in a couple weeks or something like that, or whenever there's there's the new stuff coming very soon. So yeah, we'll keep doing Whelps shows every week. What the hell? We love them.
You'll be able to show actually each week. You can show where your 7th breed is evolving to.
Yes, that's great.
That'll be fun.
That'll be fun. Yes.
Just to let people know for that, the last thing, we spaced it out so it's 5 days between the stages, whereas the original was 30 hours. So people can, hold it a little longer. They'll have a little more anticipation. And a lot of people had told us they preferred it to be a little longer. So that's another thing we did listen to the feedback, and it's going to be 5 days between the stages. So it'll go on for quite a while.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I like the slower pace evolvement. I think that'll be key. Very cool. All right, you guys. Well, we'll let you guys go, and thanks very much, and we'll talk again soon.
Something
Later, boys.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
And we're always talking, so see you soon.
Yep, see you soon. All right, yeah, and then like right after the show, go into the Discord there, the Whelps Discord, and there'll be some new announcements here about this old lady and the staking capabilities. That's so cool. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Coming to life.
Yes. All right. Let me cover our screen up here with the old Zoomy so I can start opening up the form in the background.
And I'm sorry for butchering your name, Juxpitos. I'm sorry I called you Juxtapose, just also off my dyslexia that runs in the family.
Yeah. Yeah, I've called them juxtaposed every time too. I just, you just realize, I didn't know that until now. Yeah. Okay. Good to go. All right, where are we? We are over here at the old Google form. So if you go to the top of the YouTube chat, you'll find a pinned message that says NFT Thursday giveaway. Go ahead, and I just unlocked it now, so you can start filling out that form with the safe word of the day, and as well your wax address. I don't even remember what the safe word is.
Oh yeah, you do. Yes,
Let me
you
think
do.
about it. Let me think about it. Don't say it out loud. Yeah,
I'm not.
No.
Sensei, if you're talking about the Whelps, is the Whelps on Matic? No, the Whelps is on mainnet. We were talking about some other things. Bruce is a member of Polygon now officially, and
it sounds like they were saying there might cross that bridge though. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Sounds like Christie's. They're talking Christie's. That's insanity.
That is.
And yet you can go to OpenSea right now and find these Whelps for 0.001 or 0.0. Yeah, that's nuts. And they started at 0.007, right? Or 0.07. Yeah. So super duper low. I just realized that I am missing one breed, so I'm gonna pick up that missing breed today.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'm missing 3.
I've gone ahead and I've closed down the form because we have plenty of entries.
Plenty of entries. 21 watching. We got 19 thumbs up.
And
2 more.
Yeah, as these come in, I wanted to talk about what we're going to give away today. Yesterday, I threw up a common METAVERSE common in the pack.
Huge.
Gave that away. Now it's going to be weird today.
Yeah.
A little bit weird. And I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this anyway. And I'm not even going to explain it because I can't. I'm not allowed to. I can't say anything about this.
It is what it is.
But I'm going to give away an open pack. I'm going to give away the open pack.
Fair enough.
I'm going to give away an open pack that doesn't have a comic book in it. I'm just going to give away an open pack. And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you. I can tell you this. I don't want to give it to you. I don't want to give it away. But I'm going to. Okay, I see the safe word again. I do remember it. Yep. There it is. Okay, let me start adding these on the old board here.
Put it on the board.
It's fun talking to the boys from the Whelps, you know? Like, I feel like I'm talking to, like, professional pros, you know what I mean? Like, they're elite of the elite. They're like the best of the best in the space. I feel like, you know, the team behind that project is no joke, you know. If you haven't looked into the whole Master Bruce thing, like, that's legit heavyweight stuff. I mean, they're talking Christie's, for God's sakes.
I love how they're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just next level. And it's clear that there's so many people that just don't get that. They don't get it. You know, like people just don't have patience. All right, where's the old fish pond?
Yeah, and you see everything else around you moving so quick. You think, oh, that's what this has to be, or that's what I want this to be. But really, it's something completely different. It's a whole nother monster here being built.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. Very true. And same kind of sentiment is happening, I feel like, a little bit with METAVERSE as well, too.
Yeah,
like
I was thinking that exact same thing.
Yeah. There's a little bit of that where people, I don't think, are completely understanding.
I think, yeah, there's a couple sides to that. There's the side of people don't understand exactly what style of comic book it is. And it's, you know, a unique.
Well, there's other comic book projects that have been showing up all around the same time as our launch was.
Yeah.
But none of them are a book that flips.
And
you know what I mean?
With rarity into a real life film, almost short film of a comic. What are those called? Graphic novels?
Graphic novel. All right, so on the board, this right here, or this METAVERSE issue 1 common pack, empty, no comic inside, but this is going up on the board today, and I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away.
Oh wow, I got some really nice chivis came in my atomic cover.
All right, and this is also what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a common, and I'm gonna put that up on the board too right now. So there's gonna be a one in pack and one not in pack that is going to be given away today.
Very nice.
Let me just
see what I got.
Pick one up. No, I just want to make sure I get a couple of these METAVERSE things on, and then I have a couple other things. I'll go looking into the old toy box, see what we got. Okie dokie. So right here, if you have not picked up your METAVERSE comic issue 1, don't be a fool. Pick it up right now before it's too late. I've gone ahead and I've gone ahead and I've shared that link in the old YouTube chat there. So go ahead and click it. Pick one up. There's still some of the rares left. Well, okie dokie. Artichoke. Where's the fish pond? Oh, no. I need to go back to my toy box.
$2.
Yeah, so I started picking up these this Aether faucet cards, you know, and I was like, oh, these coins and these things, I'll buying them on NFT, and then I realized it's a Food Monster project. I was like, whoa, this is the man right here.
Yeah, those look great.
Yeah, so I was like really stoked to stumble into that. Oh,
Prospectors, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that real quick. They had a land sale that's going on still right now. There's still some available. The Grand Land Sale. And I'll share this link right here. I didn't even know. I missed the first sale back a couple months ago. And I was like, had it on my radar and was like sad about it. Morton Maddett, got to get that VIP for a ether faucet. Yeah, no, I'm slowly building my ether faucet tools and getting all my stuff together. I got the Genesis one. I'm like whitelisted now over there in the Discord. Super cool project. I'm gonna be stealing all sorts of their mechanics for our own project. I think implementing, not stealing. We need to get the online in back on the show again. It's been a minute since we've had a food monster moment. Yeah, so we got to bring them back. So yeah, but anyway, here, did I share the link here to the, no, this is for the land drops here. Grand Land, you need to buy it with PGL, which is the in-game token from Prospectors. Prospectors is, also made by the same people that make Tribal Books. They also make Our Planet. That's why this sale is coming from the Our Planet website. And yeah, I'm a land whore, so I've picked up 3 of them. And I don't know. I might pick up
Our Planet. We're gonna have Bonds with us next week.
Next week we have bombs.
Bonds.
Oh, Bonds. I thought you were saying in Our Planet the bombs and robots were coming or something. I was like, got really excited. Bonds Manifest will be joining us on Tuesday next week. Our Planet. Actually, he works with, I believe he reps all these companies, Prospectors as well.
Yeah, that'd be good to check in with them.
Yes, indeedy. Right. All right. Let's see if there's any other dealios. Nope. Nope, METAVERSE did that. Okay, back to the toy box. All right. I don't know. Did you say you were gonna give something away?
I can, yeah. I'm just scrolling down, I'll give away a mystery or 2 or 3 if we need.
Throw a lefty hole series 3 in there. A couple of those. All right, let's just go to the pond. I think all I'm gonna give away are those 2 METAVERSE pieces.
Okay.
And then you cover the rest, whatever you want to do. Say top 5, whatever. I'll do 1 and 2 if you want to do the last 3, something like that.
Perfect.
Fair enough. Everybody in the chat, are we all? Oh yeah, we're all liked up here. Everybody is pretty much smashed up. If you're not watching live and you're watching later, hit the like button still. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, man.
Sub up.
This is good information. We're bringing you projects that are gonna be going to Christie's, you son of a bee hose.
No joke.
I'll jump through this computer screen and I'll strangle every one of you. Getting upset over here.
Don't make them mad.
Don't make me mad. I have an ability of jumping through computer screens. Woo!
Woo! Ric Flair.
Ric Flaired your ass. I just Ric Flaired all your asses. All right, let's get into the Grubfish Royale pond. Let's go. All right, they're swimming around. I'm not doing the music. I just can't hear, and then I go down for too long. Annoying. Anyway, what other things are happening in the metaverse? Oh, let's see if I landed in Chicago yet.
Check your status.
Oh, I did.
Flight status.
Finally, I'm in Chicago. Get back to the pond. All right, there's the pond. So what do I got to do left in that Upland challenge? I got to go mint a property, or somebody can buy one of mine real quick if they want. And then I have to come up with a swag idea. What's a good idea? What's a good swag thing? I don't want to come. Everybody's gonna say the same dumb things. Wallet, tote bag, sunglasses, chain wallet, mouth guard,
Oh God, muzzle.
merkin. What's a good one? Anybody in the chat, have you guys already participated in the swag challenge yet? I'm like, a smart chain wallet, a blockchain wallet. Oh wait, we already have those. All right, we're almost down. We're down to the last three. And
Ooh, just dodged one.
Yeah, that was a close call. All right,
Two
fine.
it dodged.
All right, let's go to the dance off. That's where the real winning happens. We've just eliminated the first round
losers
here. The losers, if you will. We'll call them losers. All right, let's
Today.
go to the dance. Gotta get that dance off music. Ka ka ka.
I wish I could have like an NFT virtual little like Nintendo gun that I could shoot them off with.
Oh yeah.
With it. Dance little mushroom. Get with it. Dance little mushroom. Get with it. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
You heard Rams got COVID.
Three shroomies left, bro. Two. Oh, we got a winner. NYR2. Georgie Michael.
Yeah, buddy. Come on, buddies. I hope you're moving at home.
Everybody dance. Everyone dance. Okay. All right. Oh man, this song never quits.
This is, you just put this one on and it's your workout for the day.
Oh my god, yeah. It's a really good song. All right, that's enough. Let's like look at the winner board and stuff.
Oh yeah, people won.
People won, man.
I mean, besides just getting to see those moves, you guys won something.
You actually won something. All right, I'm gonna put this in the old chat here so we can. So first place will get the pack and the book inside of it. One. So you get and then second place 3PJQY.wham. You're getting the open pack. You're getting the open pack, you lucky son of a boo. All right, I'm just gonna give these away live on the air.
5 alive.
And then we'll get out of here and go off into. Any other announcements, news, things, or whatever we should break? Break anything?
Anything we can break right now? I don't think so. I think we've broken it all
Nope.
for today.
That's not true. There's always something else we can break.
Very true.
Like my face. No, all right, let me see here. Let's deliver this old package here. Well, we're talking about a collection that we have coming up here. In a couple of weeks, we're about to drop something. I almost want to say the name of it, but I'm not going to yet. We'll wait maybe one more day or two. Want to get a couple of things sorted or whatever before I say it, but basically, you're going to need to be a card-carrying member of the Action Club here very soon. If you want incredible perks, if you want...
Besides what you come here for daily, this is beyond. This is
beyond beef.
beyond
ladies and gentlemen.
impossible beef.
Yes, this is it even might even quite possibly alter the way that we do the daily giveaway. To be quite frank.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to be a card carrying member.
Highly recommended around
Sorry,
here.
no, that was me, Knuckles. No, it was me. I was knocking on the desk. I was getting all hyped. Sorry, Knuckles didn't understand. It was me, buddy. Whoops. All right, we're doing good. All right, so I got those two out the door.
I'm sending a couple Scormelians out, and I'll send a lefty hole out as well.
All right.
Scormelian and Miss Teen Cryptos.
How do I
Auction is
carry a
live.
card? Well, you'll carry a card in your wallet, but there's so much more than just that. It's more than just soon. We'll be dropping all the information. Not all the information, like the Whelps said. You don't want to give everything away, but the first round of information that we will drop will make you go, ooh, whoa, whoa, wee, wah. And you'll get excited. I think. I don't know. I'm excited as heck fire. That's it.
Me too.
That I'm excited. I really want to thank Kenwick Lamar,
as always,
for showing up.
What a great name. Huge
Huge to have him come on and share all that, take their time out of the busy Dragon schedule. And Bruce the Goose, the James Brown of the NFT space, man, the hardest working man in show business, in NFT business. That's so crazy and cool that he's now working over there for Polygon.
Yeah.
That guy's a boss and a half. Both those guys incredible. And okay, tomorrow, Friday, Crypto Monkey Friday, NFT Exploration Friday. Things always get nutty around here on a Friday. So I expect nothing less from tomorrow's version of a Friday.
Sneaky peeky.
Sneaky peeky. All right.
Sneaky peeky.
You're
right,
the
I'm sending
one.
out the last winner's card here.
Winner's circle.
The winner's circle. You did it. You're getting a low mint here of the whole new lands. Mint number 11.
The new lefty hole card. Like it. Whole new lands. I'm gonna show it on the screen real quick, and then we'll go home. A whole new lands. There's the card right there. Oops. Whoops. Did not mean to start the outro.
But what a show.
But there it is right there. There's the
Whelps. That'll be all, folks.
Whole new lands. If you don't have one of these cards, well, crap. Sorry. You'll have to find one somewhere or hit us up. Or, yeah. Good morning, good noon, and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see you all in the metaverse. This.
Pieces.
And what a great show.
What a show. What a great show. What a week. You know,
truly. Christie's, baby. The Whelps. What the heck? That feels right.
Christie's.
Why am I screaming?
Got excited. It's huge.
Yeah.
Having the Whelps here every week. Every time they have something to drop.
Oh yeah. They're the best. Yeah, I gotta go figure out which breed I'm missing.
Same here.
Oh my God, I ended up buying the cursed NFT ticket 4 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I should have given one of those away.
Sheesh, how did that happen? Just a minting debacle?
Minting tobacco.
Did you get any rare?
I don't know. I got 2 that look different. 2 that look that I couldn't figure out which one I got. Yeah, I think it was different. Normal ones, but then like 2 of them look like the Google page thing or something.
Those are uncommons.
Oh, I got 2 uncommons then and 2
Yeah,
commons.
those are one of 250.
Heyo.
Hey yo,
All right.
Bill Williams, we're sorry. We'll have you back tomorrow.
Yep.
Morning.
All right, I'm hanging up.